Hi, welcome back to my gym. This is Ben from Ben's Home Gym, and today we are going to review one of the cheapest leg curl leg extension combo. Is it gonna be valuable? Is it worth the money? Stay tuned and find out. So what we have here is the Echo Strength leg curl leg extension combo. It's the most lowest priced leg extension leg curl combo that I've seen so far. And to be honest, this is the second piece of equipment that I have purchased from them. The first one was a 3-in-1 squat rack system where you have the functional trainer, the squat, and the Smith function on it. It's been a valuable piece in my equipment, so I thought, hey, let's try their standalone system. And here we have the flagship model for their classic series. There's several equipment from this line, and you would know that they all belong in that line because of their signature with the 1-inch hole and their pretty solid 3x3 tubing system and 11 gauge steel builds. The first thing that I want to talk about this machine is actually the lifting mechanism. So you can see here the lever arm is connected to your rollers. And this alone can be adjusted into 5 points. And it depends on how short or long are you. I like to keep this neutral during the extension because it gives me more depth during those extension curls or extension lifts, and it gives you that stretch as well on the quads. Now, during my leg curl, I do want to go one notch down because it actually holds within my Achilles area, which I find during my lifts is more effective to me, and I have more mind muscle connection with those ones. Now, the angle for this machine or for this arm is actually about 28 degrees. That's an awesome stretch, honestly. I myself would go one notch lower again because the stretch is a little bit too much for my hamstrings, and I'm actually getting old. So the seat combined with that is actually the seat angle, which is about 23 to 24 degrees. Um, and then you have here your leg brace. That's very important during the leg curl sessions. Um, I think that this leg brace is not just meant for bracing the legs, but it could serve as a body brace during heavy extension, as you can see in this B-roll running right now. Looking further into this weight mechanism is actually a circular cam that works hand in hand with your aluminum pulleys attached to a cabling system that actually helps lift the weight stack. It's been solid. The only thing that you have to remember is to make sure you actually tighten it accordingly. As you can see with my build here, I did pull it up a little bit further to tighten everything. Speaking further about the weight stack, this machine actually uses a kilogram system. So what was written in the website was a 200-pound weight stack. It's actually a 220 weight stack. And that happens because we are in kilograms, so they decided to do a 100 kilogram in total, but in the conversion of pounds, that would be 220. Each plate would be about 11 pounds. Does that matter? Eh, I don't think it's a problem. Then you get more weights for that one. So I did ask the owner about the possibility of upgrading the system, and they are in the works for actually finding a solution about this and looking at the possibility of that happening as well. So look out for that, and hopefully we can have an update from them. Since we are at the back here, I would like to show you of the backrest adjustment. You have here a total of 7 points of adjustment. I like to go farther away when I'm doing my leg extension, as it gives me again more stretch, and then about on the third or the fourth during the leg curl sessions. And you can see here as well, the backrest has a 2-inch thickness here. It's pretty firm. I like that. Your material is made out of vinyl. It has the dimples on it. And of course, this is sweat and water resistant. Looking further, we have here a 2.75-inch thickness for the edge of the seat, which is comfortable during your lifts. The roller is about 5 diameter in thickness. It is also firm. And here we have the leg brace padding, which is about 2 inch. Um, my little suggestion for this portion during heavy curls, I find that this portion actually, because of its firmness, digs into my legs. So I ended up either putting a pad underneath it or anything soft like a cloth to kind of prevent it from putting too much pressure on the quads. That was a little bit uncomfortable, but that is something to look into for improvement. Let's talk further on the ergonomics. You have here the dual handles for the leg brace. These are pretty neat during bracing. I like them. You have here another dual leg handles at the seat if you wanna brace yourself during leg extensions. One thing that I also want to mention are actually these neat pop pins. I like the crown handles and the little dents there that actually make it easier to move them around. By the way, these are rotatable, so make sure it's tight or else you can actually lose them because it's detachable. So just be careful with that one. Another thing I find with this machine, because of its 1 inch hole, is actually its potential for storage. And there you go. That's the review for this leg curl, leg extension combo from Echo Strength. I think it's worth the value. You have a solid built machine, almost commercial like. You have dual functionality, good ergonomics, a weight stack of 220. What more could you ask for? I have a code for this for some hefty discount. It's Bencycle. Check the description for the spelling and please use it. Hope it helps. Once again, this is Ben. Let me know down in the comments if you have any other equipments that you are interested with, and I will try my best to review it. See you on the next video.